Okay, good morning everyone.
Good morning, sir.
Okay, this morning we will be having our next lesson, but before anything else, I may request everybody to please rise for the prayer to be led by Chari.
Mag-pray ta. Lord, salamat sa araw na ito. Kami nanalangin na bigyan mo kami ng karunungan at tibay at lakas ng aming katawan. Lord, I know na wala kaming magawa kung hindi kami mananalig sa iyo. For all of this, we praise and thank you. Amen.
Amen. So before sitting down, please pick up pieces of paper and arrange your chair. Okay. Next, Miss Secretary, do we have any absent this morning?
None, sir.
Okay. About that lesson, about this day, we are obliged to listen for the teachers here in front of you. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. But before anything else, I will be giving you our classroom standards, which is you need to be followed. First is you are not allowed to get inside, to go outside if you don't have my permission. Next is no talking with your seatmate. Third is if you have any question, please raise your hand and I will allow you to answer. I will allow you to give that question. Okay? So next is we have our energizer. Just a little, very simple energizer. Please raise your two hands and shake, shake, shake. Okay. That's it. So for this lesson, which is fall to chapter 8, which is the food packaging techniques. So specifically, our topic this afternoon is rules of food packaging. So we have here our objectives, which is at the end of this lesson, I am expecting you that you understand what food packaging really means. And second is this food packaging, the benefits of this food packaging must be valued of yours. Then last is the recognize what are the importance of food packaging. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
So we have here the introduction of food packaging, but before we were going to proceed, may I ask you if what is our past lesson, or what is our lesson last meeting is all about? Yes, Miss Angeline?
Our last lesson is all about boiling, pasteurization, and dehumidification and other mitigation methods.
That's correct. So, what have you learned about that lesson? Yes, Miss Christine?
Is comparatively lower than of these treatments generally at a temperature below the boiling point of the water. Pasteurization rests upon the principles of thermal death of microorganisms.
Okay, very good. So, do you have any questions about that? Do you have any follow-up question? Okay, let's proceed. So, our next topic this afternoon is all about food packaging. So, we have here the introduction. So, as what can you see, all of the products are intact with with their packaging. At their packaging, you can observe that there's information, there's label, and any others. So, next is we have this as our point to cover, which is the introduction, packaging situation in India and the world. Next is the needs of packaging and its function. So we have here the introduction of food packaging. So it surrounds, enhances, and protects the goods we buy. So yung food packagings are commonly used for karaniwang ginagamit specifically sa pag-preserve ng mga pagkain. So yung food packaging din naman ay ginagawa ng mga business sectors as their way to enhance the productivity of their product. So it also says that food packaging ensuring safe delivery to the ultimate consumer in sound conditions at optimum cost. So ginagamit yung food packaging just like for example yung cans ng mga sardines, naka-intact siya sa carton as our packaging para yung numbers of cans will be put into one place at madala lang siya ng isahan. So next is a coordinate system or preparing the goods for transport. So sabi ko kanina, pag nasa loob na siya ng isang container, nasa loob mo siya ng isang plastic or isang carton, that will be easily to transport. Next is packaging can be defined as a method to protect and contain food with the aim of maximizing the environmental impact of our consumption. So yung packaging kanina yung sinasabi is isa sa mga layunin ng packaging is that to prevent the spoilage of our product para hindi siya madaling mapanis. So according to PPI, a certain group researcher, yung food packaging daw ay nagsimula pa noon hindi siya nagsimula sa cellophane or whatsoever, kundi nag-start siya sa paper. Sa papel siya nagsimula. So, packaging, we have listed also, or I have listed also the packaging situation in the world. So, as what you can see here, we have here at 2017 yung economic rate natin is nag-base siya ng 851 billion US dollars. And that is according to exclusive study. Then, the future of global packaging to 2022, which is, we are expecting that the packaging demand will grow steadily at 2.9%. So the government and other business sectors, government sectors, are expected that in 2022, steady na yung growth natin sa economic natin na 2.9% helped by this packaging system. So customer convenience is the top priority for the vendors in the global packaging market. So yung food packaging is isa siya sa mga way ng mga business sectors to top priority kung ano yung pangangailangan ng tao, specifically those needs when in times of crisis, yan yung gagawin nila at first kasi yan yung demand. For example, nagkaroon ng bagyo sa Pilipinas na nag-hit sa Cagayan de Oro. Yung first na ginawa nila is they have produced so many goods like sardines, yung ready to cook na mga pagkain like noodles. That did you get me? Yeah. Okay. So next we have the packaging situation in the earth. At this presentation, you can see here the development of our packaging system, not just here in the Philippines but throughout the world. So what can you see here? The food and board, we have the 34%. So in the packaging system, yung ginagamit na first materials dito na plastic, paper and board rather is yung nanguna, which is 34% siya. Sinundan ng rigid plastic, which is 27%. Glass, pakaunti lang yung glass. Yung glass kasi is, ginagamit lang yung glass specifically sa mga mamahaling produkto. Like kaong, yung kaong kasi is pag nilagay mo siya sa ibang bagay, madali siyang perishable siya or madali siyang madali siyang masira pag maapektuhan ng environmental effect. Then we have here the 10% which is the flexible plastic, yung mga elastic na mga plastic, yung rubberized. Yan yung numbers niyan or percentage niyan na ginagamit sa market is only 10%. We have 6% which is the beverages cans, and 9% for the other metal, and other metal also for 3%. So, consumer prefers such packaging that requires minimum time and effort to open. So, one of the yung dapat sa food packaging natin is easy to open and not time consuming na para buksan. Just like for example sa sardines, meron tayong easy open can. Next is we have the food packaging industry sectors. So this presentation was fall into the growth or how big that packaging comprises when it comes to industry sectors. So we have here yung foods, yung first consumption natin which is malaki siya, which is 38%. Next is the beverages which is 18%. Yung pharmaceutical natin o yung mga gamot is only 5%. And 3% for the cosmetics, yung mga pampaganda ninyo. And we have 36% for the others. And next is, it also explains the packaging situation in the world. So at this first, from 2012 to 2020, as what you can see here, we have this growth for alcohol beverages. So, yung alcohol beverages natin, hanggang sa nag-expand yung years natin, mas nagtataas din yung sales niya. Bakit siya nagtataas ng sales niya? Kasi sa pagdating sa food packaging, as what you can observe sa mga mall, meron tayong makikita dyan na certain product na free taste. Tapos, ang example nun, pag sabing free taste, you are asking for feedback kung ano yung response nyo about that certain product. So that product before yan siya i-manufactured, bago yan siya i-release to the market, i-consider nila yung mga information na galing sa inyo, yung feedback nyo, kung may kailangan bang baguhin, may kailangan bang i-maintain, may kailangan bang i-enhance. Kaya, sa mga product dito, just for example, alcohol beverages, beer, food and beverages, and pharmaceutical, magre-raise yung percentage niya yan according sa response ng mga tao. But not all the time, yung response ng mga tao ang kinoconsider ng yung mga product investor natin. Just kapag ikaw, sinabi ng consumer mo na gusto mo na mas maganito pa siya, tapos yung cost, yung expected cost mo lang is ganito, so you have also your yung tawag nito, yung chance pa rin is hawak mo, whether you will susundin mo yun or not. Okay? So we have next our introduction for the food packaging. Packaging situation in India. So we will be tackling also the food packaging situation in India, which is, as according to the study, the food packaging in India is the second largest food packaging industries that was considered. So yon yung may pinakamaraming food packaging impact. So for you to have some idea about this, I am ini-encourage ko kayo na mag-take note because we will be having our quiz mamaya. Then we have also we will also tackling what are those food functions of food packaging and what that food packaging really implies. So we have here the packaging situation in India. according to the market sector. So as what can you see dito sa farmers sa private sa market sectors ng ating market sectors ng India, mas nag-grow sila ng mas nag-grow according to its product. Yung nangunguna sa sales ng India is yung processed food packaging. So yan yung nangunguna sa kanila because even India is not well-developed country but we have a lot of technologies na magagamit sa kanilang mga hanap buhay, specifically in the food packaging. Next, we have the why we need to do or bakit natin gagawin yung food packaging. So, food packaging are I listed the important things na i-consider natin bakit natin kailangan gawin ang food packaging. So first, please read Sherlyn.
It keeps the product intact and the product remains safe from environmental factors.
Okay. So yung isa sa ginagawa ng ginagampanan, importansya ng food packaging is that yung, just like for example, yung ating pagkain, nilalagay natin siya sa refrigerator as our packaging para sa preservation. Yung food packaging, nakakatulong siya para sa food preparation at food preservation. Just for example, yung cans ng sardines, pag meron yan siyang open or meron yan siyang scratch, mayroon siyang madadamage yung sa loob ng pagkain. Just for example, sa mga chichirya, pag may butas ang food packaging ng chichirya, ano yung mangyayari sa ano yung mangyayari sa chichirya? Di ba mahupas? Oh, very good. Then, we have here next, it provides aesthetic to the product and attract customer. So, as what can you see sa ating food packaging minsan, we have here an example. We have here our example. So this cans is the fruit cocktail isa siyang product which is fruit cocktail. Yung dito sa information na nakalagay sa fruit cocktail is makikita natin that there are designs, words na comprises kung ano yung what will be the expected view of the customer when we talk about this product. So this product is, depende yan siya sa manufacturer kung lalagyan na dito na this fruit cocktail is going for birthday in other occasion. Tapos, yung ano kabigat, meron po siya dito, kung paano ka magkabigat ang yung product,
Okay na.
so yung sabi ko kanina, yung food packaging din is ginagampanan ng food packaging is that yung business magkakaroon na yung business sectors or business group magkakaroon sila ng opportunity to enhance their product. Pag yung isa sa mga palatandaan ng mga business providers ay yung mga food providers natin is pag hindi na nagkaroon ng mataas na sale yung kanilang product that is their opportunity para baguhin yung kanilang product. Just for example, pag itong product na ito, pag yung information na nasa product na ito is hindi na siya catchy, hindi na gusto ng mga consumer, the providers of this or the product distributor will be having their opportunity to enhance their product para na naman magsabi naman yung mga tao na meron na namang bagong product, may bagong enhance ng product, we will try this para ganito, ganyan, kung ano yung mga improvement sa product na ito. So yan yung mga examples na tinitake as advantage ng mga product distributor as their feedback kung ano yung product nila. Then we have next, the packaging provides the edge to business to the marketing their product. So yung sabi ko kanina, it will enhance the product sales of a certain na product pag mayroon siyang enhancement na nangyayari. So we have the food packaging also have an importance, and meron din siyang mga rules na ginagampanan. Yung kanina yung sinasabi ko, yung ginagampanan ng mga yung ng food packaging is that to catch the attentions of the consumer. Next is to give information about that product. At saka yung next, yung isa pa dyan is yung engagement ng product sa consumer. Pag kung magsabi ka dito na ikaw yung bibili ng product na ito, ano ba yung makukuha ko dito? You will going to compare yung fruit cocktail na isa, yung fruit cocktail na brand X sa brand Y. Pag sinabi mo na same lang sila ng nutrients contained dito, they have similar contents of nutrients, then they are just similar sa prices. So kung ikaw na consumer, ano yung kukunin mo dito? 'Di ba yung mas less yung price niya ng price ng product. Then we have next the meet the consumer convenience requirement. Kung ano yung kagustuhan ng mga consumer, yan yung i-reach ng ating providers ng mga iba't sari-saring sari-saring mga product. Just for example, na sa explanation na ito, example dito is yung mga primary needs natin. Specifically, kung merong mga nangyayari, which yung mga man-made calamity or yung mga gera, kung ano yung mga kailangan natin, yan yung dapat igampanan ng proper packaging. Kung for example, merong bagyo na magtagal hanggang 2 linggo, dapat yung pagkain is maglulong din siya ng 2 linggo. Then, meron din dito na dapat sa isang food packaging, yung sinabi ko kanina, dapat makikita sa food packaging, sa information ng food packaging, yung nutrients information. Kung ano yung benefits natin na makukuha doon. We have next the promotion display, yung ano yung mga encouragement. Yung mga encouragement na nakasulat sa product, dapat nakalagay yan dyan sa display ng product para makakatch ka ng attention and makakatch ka ng attention ng consumer mo as to be resulted for your sales growth. We have next the customer engagement. So kung yung product na yan is magustuhan ng mga consumer, yan yung pagkakataon na you will be having your connection, that product will be having connection to the consumer. Next, we have the function of food packaging. But before we will proceed to that, I prepare here a activity for you to have idea about this topic. So, I have here is scrambled words, or I have here a scrambled letter to be na bubuuin ninyo, which is do you think nakasali or isa sa mga part ng ating topic ngayon, which is the function of food packaging. So here, are you ready to this activity?
Yes, sir.
So, at this word are na-scramble siya, hindi siya buo. At yung isa sa dapat nyo gawin is buuin nyo siya na mag-create siya ng another word. So, first here, this scrambled letter is I will assign to Angeline. First, please stand up and come into the board. Then, ano yung palagay mo na after words? Okay, next is for Sherlyn. We will checking that one later, tapos i-explain ko sa inyo kung ano yung mga ibig sabihin na yan, kung tama yung mga sagot ninyo. Next, last word is for Jopet. No coaching. This. What do you think is the word of this? Okay, congratulations, you made it. Then, before I will check this, give your hands a round of applause. Yes, we have here, yung lahat ba ng mga letters dito is na, lahat ba ng mga letters dito ay makikita dito?
Yes.
Yes. This letter is, if ibubuuin natin nito, ang tamang sagot dito is containment, which is ito. Oh, very good. Next is information. Tama. Yung sinabi ko kanina na dapat sa product is meron siyang information na makakatch sa attention ng mga consumer. Next is convenience. Yung convenience na yan, we will be tackling that one, kung ano yung nakapaloob at bakit mayroong convenience sa food packaging. Next is the preservation. Yung kanina, yung sabi ko kanina sa food packaging is dapat meron siyang, yung isang rules ng product is to preserve the product. Para mas mataas yung magkaroon siya ng mag-expand pa siya ng long time at saka ano siya sa mga environmental factors. And we have last is the protection. Tama din. Yung protection, yung isa naman sa ginagampanan talaga ng ating ng packaging is to protect the product na nasa loob. So, okay. So, are you ready para malaman kung ano yung mga ibig sabihin ng mga salitang nabuo ninyo?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we have this now. So, yung first na word na nabuo ninyo is yung... So, first function of the packaging is the containment. Containment depends to the product physical form and nature. For example of this, the hygroscopic free-flowing powder or a viscous and acidic tomato concentration. Yung isa sa mga function ng food packaging is to prevent the contamination. Just for example, yung sa mga wine, sa mga beverages, which is yung, for example, allow me na magbigay ng pangalan, which is yung mga branded na mga wine na uso tuwing Christmas season, which is yung May. Just what you observe sa May, pag buksan natin yung May, di ba magkaroon siya ng sounds na parang what do you call that? Yung nag-create siya ng sounds pag open mo ng takip ng wine na yon. Kung iano natin yung sa terminologies natin, naglupok. Pag open natin sa iyang taklob, naglupok. So, napumutok siya because of the concentrations of the acid na nasa loob ng bottle, which is yung wine, yung raw product ng wine na yon, which is yung grapes, is pag maglulong siya ng magkakaroon siya ng match number of acid, which is makakatulong siya para sa concentration ng product at mas lalong sasarap yung product. So, yan yung ginagampanan ng ating food packaging na pinipigilan na masira or makontamina ang ating product. So, the package, whether it is nasa bottle man siya or depende siya kung saan siya nakalagay, nasa bote, nasa cola can, yung mga can na mga minsan yung mga beer minsan na nasa can, depende yan siya kung saan at ano ang klaseng product na meron ka. We have next, the containment also is a product or yung containment is nakakatulong siya sa product para mag-loss ng pollution at yung amoy ng product na yun is magkalat. Just for example, yung ano yung mga pagkain na merong amoy na merong masarap?
Ordinary.
Oh. Yung carne norte or yung carne norte is meron yan siyang mga amoy o yung mga even yung mga sardines medyo malalangsa. So yung malalangsa na yon, yung can na yon, yung takip ng can is tutulong yun siya para mag-prevent hindi mapunta kahit saan yung amoy ng product na yon. Then, sorry for that. Next is the faulty packaging could result in major pollutions of the environment. Kung mali yung packaging mo sa product mo, yan, kung mali yung product yung mali yung pag-package mo, yung pag-pack mo ng product mo, isa yan sa mga factors or sa mga dapat isaalang-alang natin sa ano natin ng good packaging para yung amoy niya hindi mapunta kahit saan at mag-cause pa siya ng pagkasira ng yung ng mga kasama niya, which is yung, for example, yung mga kasama niyang bottles and other containers. Next is
Mga toxic, sir.
yes, mga toxic. Magkakaroon din siya ng toxic probably kung hindi natin siya maagapan. Next is the protection. Yung food packaging is nagsiserve din siya ng protection sa ating product. For example, yung ating alcohol, nasa loob siya ng bottle, which is the plastic. Magpe-prevent siya ngayon kasi yung nasa loob is liquid. Mahuhold ng plastic as a package na mag-flow yung ating alcohol. This is also for prevention of mechanical damage due to the hazards of distribution. So magpe-prevent niya din dito yung mga hazard, yung mga probable hazard na makukuha natin pag hindi natin mapack ng maayos. Then, for example, yung sa mga acids, yes?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes. Okay, you can go out. Then we have next we have the functions of this is the protection. Pag yung acid minsan kailangan talaga siyang na-secure kasi magkakaroon siya o magkukos siya ng damage. Ng damage hindi lang sa mga bagay-bagay kundi personally sa atin kasi yung acid is nakakasulong siya ng katawan. So pag hindi yan siya ma-secure ng maayos, pag ano yan sa skin natin, so magkakaroon pa siya ng problema. So yan yung dapat yung package natin will be served also as protection sa ating package, not sa ating product, not just sa product mo kundi sa mga customers mo. Then next is we have here the example, the biscuit. Yung sa biscuit dapat meron siyang protection para hindi siya agad magtuyo na parang kung kakainin mo hindi mo na makain kasi sobrang tigas na. Next is the jam. Yung jam kasi pag mabuksan yan siya at hindi yan siya maubos tapos hindi mo tinakpan na ulit, mangyayari doon is magkakaroon na siya ng contamination at magkakaroon din ng food damage. Then, we have next is the chips. Yung sa mga chips natin, sabi nyo kanina, magupas. So, we have here next. Lahat-lahat ng yun mangyayari if meron tayong environmental contact or environmental, yung lahat-lahat na yun is mangyayari pag merong environmental effects. Then next is the preservation. Yung sabi kanina, isa sa function ng mga food packaging is to preserve and to prolong the life term of the product. This is for preventing or inhibitations of chemical changes. So pag hindi siya pag yung presence ng mga chemical doon is hindi yan siya ma-preserve doon, hindi yan siya mapak ng maayos, possible dyan is magkakaroon siya ng another chemical na magkukos din ng pagkasira ng ating product. Then, for example, yung ating product is hindi natin masirhan, which is yung yan yung sana yung isa sa nakabigay ng preservation sa foods natin. Pag hindi niya natin magampanan, magkakaroon tayo ng microbial spoilage. Next is the functions of packaging. We have the information. So at what can you see here? Information talks about the functions of food packaging. The function of information in food packaging is to have the legal requirements. Yung mga legal requirements ng information dapat dito is nakalagay yung ilang kilograms net weight of your product, yung mga contain niya na ano yung mga ingredients ng product na yan. Baka merong for example merong Muslims na makakain yan which is not BFAD approved. Dapat yan yung mga isaalang-alang natin. Dapat sa information natin nakalagay dapat lahat-lahat dito kung paano siya gamitin, sino ang dapat gumamit, ano ang dapat pagkagamit, at ano yung mga benefits na makukuha doon. Yan lamang ang mga common na dapat ilagay natin sa ating container as of our packaging materials. Next is we have the convenience. Convenience for the pack handlers and users throughout the packaging chain. Convenience features such as ease for access, handling, and disposal product visibility. So dapat yung hindi tayo yung packaging natin dapat makaless siya ng hasslement sa mga consumer, and makaless siya ng hassle sa iyo as a product provider. Dapat makaless din siya ng hassle sa iba. Dapat yung lahat-lahat ng lahat-lahat na nakapaloob sa yung product is visible para hindi nasagabal pa sa iba na mga hindi sagabal sa mga consumer na mag-research pa sila about dyan na product. Kung ano yung product na yan, ano yung makukuha natin dyan. So that is not the responsibility of the consumer, but the responsibility of the product distributor. We have next is the presentation. Yung makikita natin dapat sa packaging ng product natin is meron tayong good presentation. Yung catchy na information. Yung kanina, yung information na yon, yung mga words na makikita natin sa product. Next dapat is yung presentation. Paano natin i-present or paano natin na-present yung mga words natin, paano natin gibuo yun, at paano natin i-display na nilagay natin sa ating food packaging. We have next, as what you can see here, yung mga dairy milks natin, mga dairy foods natin, nakalagay dyan kung hanggang kailan lang siya maglulong at ano yung mga dapat isaalang-alang natin sa paggamit. So, yung makasali din sa presentation natin kung saan yan natin nakuha na mga ano. Just for example, nilagay natin yung picture ng goat doon kasi yung milk na yun is nakuha natin sa goat. Nilagay natin yung cow dito kasi nakuha yung milk sa cow. Next is we have the communication. Yung information kanina na nilagay natin in a proper presentation, dapat magka-create yan siya ng active communication sa customers or consumers natin. Dapat, yung food packaging natin is meron siya ng proper distributions of words which is maka-communicate siya sa mga tao. Hindi lang na dapat yung gawin natin is relevant din or karapat-dapat din kung saan natin i-distribute yung ating product. Magdi-distribute tayo ng product natin, tapos yung information natin na nakalagay doon is nakasulat siya lahat-lahat in Tagalog, which is our pambansang lingwahe. Nakasulat siya in Tagalog, tapos i-distribute natin siya sa China or sa ibang bansa, which is walang kamuwang-muwang sa ating lingwahe. So dapat isa sa alang-alang din natin yan. So dapat pag magkaroon tayo ng communication, ng gusto mo magkaroon ng communication sa product mo to consumer mo, tapos yung target mo is pupunta ka doon sa ibang bansa, doon ka mag-sale, dapat you have your meron kang karagdagan na mga dapat may karagdagan ka na, for example, yung mga tauhan mo na meron nakaalam ng ganito, yung mga salesman mo, sales lady mo, dapat nakaalam sila ng lingwahe na kung saan mo yan i-distribute para sila mismo yung magpapaliwanag sa mga consumer mo doon na bansa. Next is, communication will be the ability of consumers to instantly recognize. Yung pag na-recognize ng maayos ng consumer mo yung product mo, what is all about that product, ibig sabihin nun, nagkakaroon kayo ng communication, active communication. So do you get?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we have here next. That is just our topic all about. And do you have any questions about this?
None, sir.
Okay, are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Okay, before we will going to end our lesson, I have prepared here questions. Just 10 questions, just to for you to be evaluate kung ano yung natutunan nyo sa klaseng ito. Okay, I will be the one to check that one. So, if ano kayo dyan, mayroon kayong mga kung ano yung pagkakantin nyo, dapat nyo isulat nyo yan ng maayos kasi kung ano yung mabasa ko dyan, ako lang din yung mag-check. So, ako din yung mag-grade. Hindi ko kayo ma-ask kung ano yan, ano ito. So, dapat in a proper way. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So, get one whole sheet of paper.
One whole? Pwede one half, sir.
One whole, kasi meron tayong essay.
Christine, pahingi ng one whole, one pieces of one whole paper. Drop it your bottom.
Okay, just 1 minute, dapat nakasulat na yung name nyo kasi malapit na yung time. One rule of taking your quiz is bawal magkopyahan. Malalaman ko kung magkopyahan kayo mamaya. Ako yung mag-check niyan, hindi kayo. Okay? Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, number 1. Okay, number 1. It is a means of ensuring safe delivery to the ultimate consumer in sound condition at optimum price or cost. I repeat, this function of packaging is a means of ensuring safe delivery to the ultimate consumer in sound condition at optimum cost. Number 2, can be defined as a method to protect and contain foods with the aim of minimizing the environmental impact of our consumption. I repeat, would be widespread. So kung wala ito, mag-spread yung amoy ng product. So ano yun? Without this, product will lost and pollution would be widespread. Okay, number 4. This is often regarded as the primary functions of the package, which is to protect its content from the outside environmental effects. Ulitin ko. This is often regarded as the primary function of the package, which is to protect its content from outside environmental effects. Number 5. This is for preventing or inhibition of chemicals changes, biochemical changes, and microbiological spoilage. Isa sa function ng ating food packaging is yung i-prevent niya yung changes of chemical, biochemical, and microbial spoilage. Tapos na?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we will be doing the part or the second part of our quiz which is the essay. So dito sa essay, I will allow you to use a Taglish but not your I will allow you to use Tagalog words but not hindi lahat yan is Tagalog. Okay? Dapat dyan is maliit yung percentage. So, ano yung hindi nyo alam sa words na English, I will allow you to use it in Tagalog. Okay. For number 6 to 10, which is essay, why do we need to know the proper needs of waste of food packaging? Why do we need to know the proper needs and ways of food packaging? Bakit natin dapat malaman ang tamang kailangan at paggawa o yung mga proper ways na ginagawa sa food packaging? Kung paano yun gagawin ang food packaging, bakit natin dapat malaman yun?
Sir, pakiulit yung English.
English, okay. Why do we need to know the proper needs and ways of food packaging? Like what I have said kanina, bawal yung kopyahan. Inalaw ko na kayo kanina na kung ano yung hindi nyo alam na words, pwede nyo yung gamitin yung Tagalog, pero hindi ko kayo inalaw na magkopyahan.
Sorry, sir.
Okay, are you done?
Yes,
sir.
Wait lang.
Baka, sir.
O sige, extend ko 1 minute. Okay, are you done?
Yes, sir.
Okay, second question. In what way does the food packaging help us in our daily life? Again, in what way does the food packaging help us in our daily life? Paano nakakatulong, saang paraan nakakatulong ang food packaging sa ating pamumuhay? Are you done, Angeli?
Yes, sir.
How about the others?
Wait
No
lang,
pa,
sir.
sir.
Last 1 minute. Nandyan na si sir ninyo, yung next subject ninyo.
Done na po.
Lahat na nakatapos?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, pass your paper to the front. Huwag niyo kalimutan yung pangalan niyo dito kasi kung maglalagay nito, Carabao. Okay. Before leaving this, before leaving, wala na kayong katanungan about this topic?
None,
Done,
sir.
sir.
Okay. Before leaving, arrange your chair, clean your room, and please be aware that I will posted questions sa Google Classroom natin para yun sa assignment ninyo.
Yes,
So
sir.
that will serve as your assignment and that will be passed sa next meeting natin. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Wala nang tanong?
Wala po.
Okay, goodbye class!
Goodbye, sir.